So how far did you get?
Well, in my head, right round the world and then back again.
And on the bus?
Stockport. Oh. Well, it stopped, didn't it, at the bus station to pick up. And by then I'd made up my mind up, so I just got off.
What, you'd just gone off the whole idea?
No, I'd gone off the idea of chasing a mirage. You see, I was acting like happiness was a geographical location. You know, somewhere you can travel to, but it's not. It's got nothing to do with where you are.
So what has?
Well, lots of things, really. Friends, being part of a community, respect, owning your own home.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Well, you haven't got the last one, have you?
Oh, come on, Samantha.
No, I let you stay here last night, Curly, because, well, all right, you hadn't had a chance to arrange anything else.
You let me,
Yeah.
but this is my house.
Yeah, and you rented it to me.
Only because I thought I was going away. I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
So?
So, now I'm not going away. Am I? Now I am back.
Oh, I see. So I'm supposed to say, sorry, I'm in your way. I'll pack my stuff and get out, shall I?
No, of course not. No, of course you can stay. You can stay as my lodger. I'll be looking for one anyway.
Curly, I've rented the house. Not one room, the whole house.
Well, yeah, all right. Then I'll stay as your lodger.
Ah, now you see, that's the difference between me and you. I don't want a lodger.
And have you made any resolutions?
Same one I make every year, to be nicer to people.
Oh, does that include me?
No.
Oh, thank you.
You see, I've got and broken it already.
Well, I've resolved to get a new interest in life, though I don't know what it's going to be.
Hi.
Hello.
I just thought I'd let you know that I'm off down to Bristol. Spend a few hours with Carl before they go back.
Right.
You want to go with him?
No.
Well, I can manage here.
Shut up, Mother.
Well, anyway, all the best for the new year.
Yes, Emily. Same to you, love.
Bye.
I suppose I should be back early evening.
I suppose I'll be home.
Morning.
Morning.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd gone off to China or somewhere.
Well, I had my moment on the road to Damascus, or rather the road to Stockport, and then I decided whatever lies out there beyond the white cliffs of Dover, it can't offer anything better that's on offer right here.
What do you mean on offer right here?
Well, I was thinking in terms of personal relationships.
I see, yeah. So what you found around here was so good you thought you'd come back for some more? Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, that's one way of putting it, I suppose.
So, are you not going anywhere?
Well, we're all going somewhere, aren't we, Maudie? We're all booked on life's roller coaster. It doesn't matter whether you're here or in Timbuktu.
Well, it does matter, actually.
So, can we have a straight answer? Are you going or are you stopping?
I'm stopping. And that's a positive answer, not a negative one.
Curly, can I have a word with you?
I haven't done my shopping yet.
Yes, I know.
What?
I've told him.
Told?
Told Bill about what happened between us.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because I never thought I'd see you again.
But that's no reason to tell him.
All right. Because I was ashamed of myself, because I wanted him to forgive me, and he would have done until you turned up. Oh, Kelly, you should never have come back.
Well, she wasn't very pleased.
She wasn't.
I mean, at one point, I thought she was going to refuse to babysit.
Oh, God. She just can't understand why we should have been invited to lunch at Alma's and she and Alf haven't.
And why have we been? Do you know?
Well, I think Alma just feels like a change.
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to invite them back.
By the way, I'm assuming that Mike doesn't know about Don.
Right.
Alma knows because I told her, but...
Oh, what have you done that for?
Because I work with her and because she's a very, very good friend.
Okay, all right, just wondered.
Well, I asked her not to say anything to Mike, so I don't think she will.
Yeah, well, she'll be worried, won't she? He'll fall off his chair, laughing.
Hey, you are, Andrew. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Emergency's over, Annie. Don't you worry. Stand the troops, mate.
Really? Really?
Yeah, it was the washer on your ball cock's perished, so we just needed a new one and some grease. Right as rain now.
Oh, that's great. Only when we got up this morning, I saw all that water running down the side of the house.
Ah, don't worry your head, mind you. I'll tell you what, your man should have been able to do that, so he should. I don't know why you're bothering giving him house space. Hey, you can't do a wee job like that.
Listen, I'm educated. I don't know anything about ball cocks.
So what do you know about them?
Well, nothing really that's of a lot of use.
Well, you see, that there's a real education, so it is. Me, I was never clever enough to be completely useless at anything.
Now, you got to let me pay you.
Cut yourself on. Don't be silly.
All right then, well, we must buy you dinner. And we're only having fish and chips. Just tell the lady what you want.
Was that right?
Yeah, I'm just on my way now.
Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take some cod and chips and mushy peas, if that's all right with you.
Right, okay, shan't be long.
See you later.
Bye.
Well, tell you what. Didn't think it'd be down and out.
Listen, have you heard from our Steve?
No, not since Christmas. Well, he's got to be counting the days now, isn't he, eh?
So then, what have you done with the children?
Oh, just tied him to the kitchen table, you know.
Alpha and Audrey.
Oh, good old Alf and Audrey.
And so say all of us.
I bet his Alf does all the reading to them. I can't see Audrey doing much of that.
No, they won't be doing much of that at all. See, they've got a couple of videos in.
How do you know?
I've seen them behind the fruit dish on the sideboard.
Tell me, what is Christmas at your place like, eh? Must be great watching them unwrap all those presents. I tell you what, I'd swap all this champagne and caviar for a bit of that.
Mike, you got a deal.
No, he's joking.
You want to bet?
All that Christmas means here is too much drinking and television.
Yes, and we know who does which, don't we?
Well, here's to the new year. May it be a happy and prosperous one for all of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I bet I know who that is.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
We're just having fish and chips.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt anything.
Yeah, you're not interrupting anything, Liz.
No, Dad just came round to fix the water tank.
Yeah, sit down. We're putting the kettle on, so have a cup of tea.
Come on, Mum, sit down.
Well, all right.
Finished.
Thanks, Annie.
Cheers.
So, what about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Rushed off my feet, so I just thought I'd come round here for a bit of peace and quiet.
Then you found me.
I must admit, I'm going to be rushed off my feet when I get back to work. As from tomorrow, I'm acting manager.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. To be honest, I'm looking forward to the challenge.
I was just saying to Andy. Stephen will be thinking he's got through the worst of it now, you know what I mean? That'll be dead on, won't it, eh? Big celebration, that. All the McDonald's out of the big house at the same time, eh?
Yeah, be my turn next.
Don't even say it.
Of course, being acting manager doesn't necessarily mean they have to appoint me as manager.
No?
No. But to be honest, I'll be disappointed if they don't.
So why did you let us think you were leaving if you weren't?
Because, Vera, I was leaving. I had every intention of leaving.
So why have you come back then?
Because, Jack, I realised that the further I travelled, the further I was leaving the most important things behind.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yes, I know, Vera, but I wouldn't have listened. Sometimes you have to leave things behind to realise their true value.
Well, I'll take your word for it, but you're getting a bit profound for me.
140.
Thank you.
So what about your job? You've given that up and all, haven't you?
Well, I'm going to have to ring Eric, aren't I, and sort it out.
Why don't you just repack your bag and head off again? It'd be a lot simpler for everybody.
Thank you very much.
I mean, she's right, though. I mean, folk feel let down, don't they, after a booze up and collecting for the present? It's like going to a good funeral and finding out the coffin were empty.
Oh, I can do, Jack.
Aye, get us some empties from there.
Oh, it's right then. You've come back.
Yes, I've come back.
Oh, I must have been wrong then. I thought you were following Raquel.
No, I wasn't.
Well, why have you come back?
I'm beginning to wonder.
Don, lad, what can I get for you?
I was just made a pan for the lad.
Right.
You doing any food?
Oh, aye, full range, yeah. We've got hot pot with red cabbage, hot pot without red cabbage.
Yeah, go on, I'll have it.
Yeah, so will I.
I've one inform the chef.
So what are you getting up to then?
Haven't thought.
Oh, well, only your age. We'd be off out New Year's Day, eh? Football match maybe, or cycling out moors, yeah. Hey, listen at me. Telling you to follow my example, as if you want to end up like me. No, you do exactly what you want, kid. Take no notice.
Right, hot pot's coming. Do
In
your
fact,
pint.
Best thing you could do is to study my entire life, make a note of everything I've done, and then do exactly the opposite. That is about the best thing you could do, lad.
Right, what do you want? I'll have a white wine and soda, please.
Wait. What?
Curly Watts? Yeah? Oh, yeah, he was supposed to be going abroad, wasn't he?
Look, he mustn't see me.
Why?
He just mustn't. Come on, let's go.
What, because he's here?
Yeah, just come on.
Why?
I've just never liked him. I know it's silly, but...
You can't even stand being in the same pub as him.
OK, I overreacted, I'm sorry.
Do you know what, Max? You're a liar.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are, and either you tell me the truth or I'm going to go back over to the Rovers and I'm going to ask Curly myself.
You don't want to know?
Yes, I do.
You're going to think I'm really awful.
Oh, come on!
The night before he left...
Yeah?
I ended up at his house.
Yeah?
I mean, all night.
Who with?
Well, work it out for yourself. There was no one else there.
No.
Yeah.
Curly what?
Yes, and if you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
Curly what?
Yeah, shut up!
What was he like? Was he...
Oh, look, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it.
Hey, Max.
What?
Tell you what.
What?
Now that you've told me that, it's pretty obvious why he's come back.
Malcolm Fox.
Emmy got the stolen whiskey from.
Yes, I know who Malcolm Fox is. What I don't understand is why all of a sudden he's a threat to Stephen.
He lives in there with him, isn't he?
Look, are you getting head or tail of this? For I'm not.
Mummy's always been in there with him.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Why what?
Why? It might be a bad influence.
Oh, no. Look, I'm away on. You used to have enough problems with your water system without me and your mother falling out and bringing the house down around you.
Well, thanks very much for all your help.
Yeah, cheers, Dad.
That's a pleasure. Goodbye, Elizabeth.
All right. I'll tell you. In fact, I don't know why I'm not telling you. There's no reason why I shouldn't.
Fraser told you.
Yeah.
Fraser. Your gentleman friend, the Al Capone of Manchester, is that right?
You see the reason why I didn't want to tell you? That's why.
Look, never mind that. What's he said?
Just that Steve seems to be under Malcolm Fox's influence.
When did he actually say this? I mean, was this a home visit, was it, or what?
None of your business. Look, I think I better go. I just seem to be upsetting everybody here.
No, Mum, no, you're not.
Anyway, Jim's going now.
Yes, I'm going just as soon as I find out what's going on here. Now, come on, Elizabeth, spit it out. Stop messing us around. Tell us what your gentleman friend said.
I've told you. He just said that he thinks that Malcolm Fox might be a bad influence. And he asked me, do I want him dealing with?
Dealing with?
Oh, well, that's nice. That's dead on, gentleman, yes. He's so concerned with our Stephen's welfare that he's quite prepared to break somebody's legs. I knew that must give you a bit of power, eh? Gangster's wee girl, one click of your fingers, any one of us could be in danger, couldn't we?
I'm sorry about this. I'll let myself out.
Bye then.
Yeah, see you, Mum.
I'm not going to say you see what she's like, because I hope you're beginning to.
Do you think there's anything in this, then, about Steve?
I don't know, Andrew, but I wouldn't mind hearing it from him.
Socialism doesn't work. Russians are giving it up, so is everybody. Mind you, doesn't surprise me in the least.
No, and if you'd have met Lenin, you'd have told him.
I would, I say, forget all this equality, because we're not equal, are we? I mean, you don't pay everyone the same, do you? You pay people what they're worth.
And who decides that?
Old mate will.
Yeah, I don't mind, but I'll let the market sort it out.
Isn't that like saying you pay them as little as you can get away with?
Yeah.
They're human beings, Mike, with families. I mean, why shouldn't they live as well as you?
Here, here. Oh, I'm sorry, is everybody finished?
Yeah, let me help you.
Yeah, no, you stay here, don't you dare move.
See, everyone's going on about me sacking Tricia Armstrong, but I had to. She was a terrible worker. I mean, to keep her on would have been an insult to the good workers.
Oh, ignoring the fact, of course, that she was pregnant.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, that's the reason you sacked her.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I mean, you all know what sort of woman she is. Getting pregnant with Terry Duckworth. I mean, why should I care about her when she doesn't even care about herself?
Well, I'm saying nothing. I'm not even going to open my mouth.
Oh, good, because I'm going to open another bottle. Martin, you'd like some more, would you?
Yes, please. Could probably do with one.
I got pregnant by accident, Mike. Does that mean I'm stupid as well?
No, I don't mean that. Come on,
I
Gal.
got pregnant when I was 33 and had an abortion.
There, you see, now suddenly I'm the one to blame, right? Now, do you get this?
Oh, yeah, but I don't normally deserve it.
All right. Well, let's talk about someone that isn't pregnant. Don Brennan.
Don Brennan? Well, why drag Don Brennan into this? I mean, what's he got to do with anything?
Because he's an example of what I'm talking about. He's going around telling everyone I cheated him when I sold him that garage, when all I was doing was giving him a chance to get a bit greedier and let him think he was putting one over on me. Hey, do you know he had his lady friend going through my private correspondence?
No.
Yes! He only made a bid for that garage because he thought he was screwing me. Then I get the blame when everything goes wrong.
I think he knows it was a mistake, Mike.
Then why blame me? No, I'm afraid that the Don Brennans of this world need someone to blame for their greed, their stupidity,
Mike.
their... what?
Don tried killing himself Christmas Eve.
No.
We found him just in time.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. All right, I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Sugden does sometimes get the quantities wrong. I don't know whether he still imagines he's in the desert, but he does far too much for the two of us. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, mate.
Happy New Year.
Oh.
I brought you some shepherd's pie. I promise you there's nothing wrong with it. It's just we've far too much for us.
Oh, I see.
Well, thanks again, Mrs. Bishop, and I'll make sure you get your dish back.
Oh, well, any time will do. There's no hurry. Bye, then.
Thanks
Bye.
again, bye.
Charity now.
How do you mean?
I've been added to Emily's list of good causes. She's famous for a good cause, is Emily?
Well, you're wrong, you know.
I am not, you know.
She come round, see what I've been doing over Christmas and what you've been doing. She don't even know what happened.
That's what she wants you to think.
She's not like that. Anyway, I'll eat it if you don't want it. I don't mind being on anyone's list of good causes.
You know, I'd have more sympathy for Don Brennan and people like him if they didn't feel so sorry for themselves at the start.
Well, he's had a tough time.
Yeah, whose fault's that then, eh? His own.
Well...
His woman leaves him, right? I don't know why, but you can't blame her, can you? Then he buys a business he can't make a go of, then he gets done for drunk driving.
Yes, all right.
So who is to blame?
Well, I think he knows he's to blame.
Which is why he did what he did.
Oh, yeah, but that's the coward's way out, isn't it?
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Mike.
yes, it is. And what you're telling me is he did it in the garage that now belongs to Kevin and his mates? I mean, what sort of trick is that to play on him, eh?
Well, anyway, thanks, Alma. It's been lovely.
Oh, it's been lovely having you, and not before time either.
Yeah, it's been great. We must do it again.
Yeah, thanks, Alma. Smashing.
And what has he proved by his last stupid act, eh?
Well, I've no idea, and I'm sure we don't want to know either.
Well, it's proved it's something else he can't do. Can't keep a woman. He can't run a business.
Bye, Alma.
Bye-bye,
And he
darling.
can't even manage to top himself.
Bye.
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 Bye. What? Well, what you looking at me like that for?
Yes, thank you, Eric, thank you. Yes, I'm really very, very grateful. Yes, I've got it out my system now, yes. Well, all the best to you and Edith. Yes. Thanks again. Bye.
That was one of the best bits of smarming I've heard for a long time.
Well, I had to, didn't I? I've nearly lost everything. I can't afford to lose my job and all.
Surprises me he hasn't appointed somebody else already.
Well, Alma's standing in for a bit. Eric's going to ring her and explain what happened.
Oh, doing your dirty work for you.
No, it's better coming from Eric, isn't it?
Are you still after moving back in here?
Yes, please.
Well, I've been thinking about it, Curly, and I can see you're in a difficult situation.
I am.
But the answer's still no.
Oh!
And do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah, go on then. You tell me why I can't live in my own house.
Right, well, for a start, I'd have all your mates speculating about who was sleeping where, wouldn't I? Then there'd be the jokes and the insinuations.
No,
and...
they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. I would make sure of it.
Yeah, well, you don't have to, do you? Because I'm the one making sure.
Maxine's here.
What does that mean? You've got something planned for this evening?
Well, I could hardly plan anything, could I? Who's it?
Hiya. I've just noticed the time. I've got things to do.
Right, okay.
Hiya.
Hello.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, what have I done?
What have you done?
Yeah. You just seem a bit on the cool side.
Are you stupid or what? You were supposed to be picking me up on Sunday. We were supposed to be going to a leaving do across the road.
Ah.
So I wait, and I wait. Finally, I go over by myself, which I must say I didn't very much enjoy. And then I came back here and waited for you to phone.
And now I'm here. Would you rather that I'd phoned?
No, I'd rather you didn't leave me hanging about, not knowing what's going on.
Sorry.
What, that's it?
Or is there something else?
You're not going to give me any reason.
Oh, work. I was working. Look, sweetheart, I've told you the way it is. That's the way things are always going to be, I'm afraid.
Well, why couldn't you have phoned?
Because I didn't want to phone, I wanted to see you.
Don't do it again, right?
So you've not got anything planned for this evening?
No.
Well, that's lucky, because neither have I. Come here.
I was just sitting here, though. I was just waiting.
Hey. Come here now.
No. Why did he do that?
I thought he wanted to get her as far away as possible.
Well, he did try and explain, but I went on the wiser when he'd finished.
Dad, I think he got cold feet, couldn't stomach it. I knew she's laughing at it, she's got his house. Hey, are you going to give it him back, his house, or what?
No, I'm not.
Oh, where's Paulad gonna go? Then I'd have him here, but we've got Tricia.
You're all right. I've relented and told him he can stay tonight. But after that, he's definitely out.
She's dead hard, her, you know. I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of her.
I'll see.
I do.
2 pints of bitter,
Hello,
please.
Don.
Going up, son?
Well, anyway.
Yeah, kids to pick up. Time to get on.
Been out for a day, have you?
Yeah, been to Baldwin's for lunch. Think about that then.
Yeah, well, you and me, mate.
Yeah, well, that's the way I felt by the time we'd finished.
Come on, they'll be thinking we've forgotten them.
Okay, all
While
right.
you were there, what else said about a letter?
Letter?
No?
No, hasn't had time to get there yet. Tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, go back tomorrow. I think you'll find they'll be talking about it.
Right.
See ya.
See ya.
So that.
And you just went on and on and on.
What, like you're going on now?
I mean, even when Martin told you that Don had tried to kill himself, and he only did that to shut you up. But did it?
So, what you're saying is...
No, then we get the jokes. Oh, that's something else he's no good at.
So, what you're saying is that our guests didn't appreciate my conversation?
I should think they went home to be sick.
Well, they needn't bother coming anymore, need they? Because believe you me, I'm not changing my views to suit them. If they don't like what they hear, they can stay away in future.
Oh, they can they?
Yes, they can.
And what about me? What if I don't like your views? Shall I stay away as well?